Okay, Aubrey, am I recording for anybody else? I didn't look and see. No, we're good. No, we're good. Okay, 9-3, we are skipping. Did everybody hear that?
Yes.
Skipping 9-3, going to 9-4. We are skipping it indefinitely. We're not coming back. We're skipping it indefinitely. 9-4. Yes, yes. Okay.
Carson and Owen.
All right, I'm going to go down to this bottom corner just as a refresher. You got to be quiet. This will go way faster if you just be quiet. Okay, we have our Pythagorean triples, right, that I told you should be memorizing. Okay, and the two main ones are what?
1.
Nope.
2.
Nope.
3,
4, 5.
3, 4, 5.
And 5, 12, 13. Those, please memorize those two. Okay? If you know the other three, that's extra great. What else? 9, 40, 41. Ella knows that one. What else?
Thank you. Something
7, 24, 25. And
9, 40, 48, 15.
8, 15, 17. You got it. Okay? Now, suppose I ask you, because I probably will, for bonus on a test what all 5 of them are, and you can remember 15 and 17, but you can't remember 8. Can you figure it out?
No.
Just use the Pythagorean theorem, right? If you know 2 of them, you could figure out the third one. If it's for bonus, you might as well, right? Woo! That's how that works, yep. So those are the Pythagorean triples. Please memorize these first 2. You will see them so much, okay? Tomorrow we start doing ACT test prep, and he probably will talk about Pythagorean triples, okay? Now, other things that you should memorize because they go faster. You got to listen.
Hey, what's the last one?
Shh, you got to listen.
8, 15, 17.
Other things that go faster because you have them memorized are things called special right triangles. We're doing them right now in, like, the whole unit circle is a special right triangle, okay? In trig. Special right triangles. There are 2 special right triangles that you need to memorize. Ready? They are a 45, 45, 90 triangle, and they are a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Put them over here on the side. Okay? 45, 45, 90, and a 30, 60, 90. Write those down. Okay? 45, 45, 90, and a 30, 60, 90. Here's what they look like. Memorize these, okay? It's not that hard to memorize. What's a 45, 45, 90 triangle look like?
Right triangle.
A right triangle where these 2 sides are the same, right? Because this is my 45 degrees, this is 45, and that's 90, yeah? Put these off to the corner, okay? These are things that help you take shortcuts. All right, now, here's the deal. This is the important part. Every single 45, 45, 90 triangle will be in this relationship. 1 square root of 2, right? If I do the Pythagorean theorem, that would be 1 square root of 2. I can do that, right? Okay? But here's what this means. Let's say they tell me that this is a 45, 45, 90 triangle, and they tell me that this side is 9. Then the other one's 9. What's this one? Nope, it's not square root of 18. This is 1 times the square root of 2, by the way. So 9 square roots of 2, right? Okay, every single triangle will be in that relationship. 1 square root of 2. So these 2 will end up being the same size, and this is just multiplied by the square root of 2. So 9 times the square root of 2. Got it? Okay? So the deal here is, listen. Shh. The deal here is, you've got to listen. You're going to see these, and it's going to make life faster and easier for you. Okay, you're going to score higher on the ACT if you can memorize these. If they give you this guy, you multiply by the square root of 2 to get that guy, right? Okay, but here's the deal. What happens if, here's my 45, 45, 90 triangle, and they say that this guy is 9? How do I get back to this guy? You divide by the square root of 2. 9 divided by the square root of 2 is 9 over the square root of 2. That's what he looks like, right? So each of these sides would be 9 divided by the square root of 2, right? You either multiply by the square root of 2 or divide by the square root of 2. Do you see how that works? Okay, and that will give you the value of those sides. Got it? Okay, good? All right, let's do this example right here. Let's fill in what these sides are. So they tell me that this side is 4. Listen, we're on example 1. This guy's 45 as well, right? So this side's 4, and this side's 4 square root of 2. That's what x is. Okay? It's like just all memorization stuff, right? Now you can do the Pythagorean theorem if you want to, like 4 squared plus 4 squared equals x squared and all the things. We don't want to do that, right? We know the relationship, so we can just skip steps, right? 1 square root of 2, okay? All right, your 30, 60, 90, go back over here. Here's what a 30, 60, 90 triangle looks like, okay? Here's my 90, here's my 60, here's my 30, right? The short side's the bottom side. All right, let me explain to you how these work. Ready? Okay, let's pretend. Are you all watching? Let's pretend that this has another triangle off to the side over here. Okay, that is now a equilateral triangle, right? Okay, and let's pretend that each one of those sides is 2. Okay, so this side is 2. What's this side? 1. What will this side be? The square root of
3.
x squared plus 1 squared equals 2 squared. X squared plus 1 equals 4. X squared equals 3. The square root of 3. So, do you see how I got that? The Pythagorean theorem? 1, 2, and square root of 3.
How are you pulling a 4 out of x squared plus 3?
Because if I know that this side is 1 and I know this side is 2, right? A squared plus b squared equals c squared, right? A squared is x squared. B squared is 1 squared. C squared is 2 squared, right? You see what I just did? We're solving for x. Kiddo, seriously? All right, here we go. This bottom side is 1. Yeah? You get how I got that? Okay. This is A, B, C, right? Okay, I'm trying to find this side, so I called this x, right? X squared. The bottom side is 1. 1 squared equals c squared, right? You see what I just did? What's 1 squared? 1. What's 2 squared? 4. Right? If I subtract the 1 over, we have x squared equals 3.
Well, I was just wondering where you pulled the 4 out.
The 4 is 2 squared.
I got that.
Got it. Okay. All right. We're on the same page now. Perfect. Okay. The square root of 3. So 1, 2, square root of 3. All right. Here we go. Ready? Okay. Let's do this little example. Let's say I have this guy and I have that this side is 6. What side is this? 12. What's this?
6 square root.
6 square roots of 3. Exactly. Right? Okay. This is 1. This is 1 square roots of 3, right? So if this bottom one is 6 and this is 12, right? This is 1 times the square root of 3. So that would just be 6 square roots of 3. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to example 2 on the back side. Go, go, go. Go, go, go.
Why doesn't understand?
Wyatt doesn't understand?
Big surprise.
Okay, we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Okay? All right, here we go.
Hey, what's
Off to the side over here, put your 45, 45, 90 triangle. What are the sides of your 45, 45? I'm facing him the same direction as this one, by the way. 1, square root of 2, right? So how do I go? If I know this side, how do I go from this side to this one? I take it times the square root of 2, okay? What is 5 square roots of 2 times another square root of 2? 5 square roots of 4, which is 5 times, what's the square root of 4? 2, which is 10. So this side is 10. You see how that works? You're multiplying by the square root of 2 to get that third side, right? Got it? Hold up. Hold up. These are all shortcuts. These are how you do shortcuts. Hey, you should be listening, sir.
I am.
But are you really?
We're solving for x right now.
Yeah. And we're done.
What's
So
the
are you done?
answer? Yeah, I am done.
It's 10.
Yeah, the answer's 10.
Don't worry, he'll
Whatever.
like he just.
All right. Another 45, 45, 90 triangle. Okay. This is my one side. This is my one side. This is my square root of 2 side. If I know that this is 18, how do I go from here to here? You divide by the square root of 2. So what's that look like? 18 over the square root of 2 and 18 over the square root of 2, right? That's what he looks like.
It is 12.7.
Sure. But I don't want decimals, though. Okay? Oh, what's this one, by the way? What will this guy be? 8 square roots of 2.
Wow.
Right? You're either multiplying by the square root of 2 or you're dividing by the square root of 2. Got it? Okay. Okay. 30, 60, 90 triangle. Go to example 4, which is the next page. We're going fast.
Woo.
Nope. Example 4. Okay, I have my 30, 60, 90 triangle. Which side on here is the 1 side? X. Which side is the 2 side? Y. Which is the square root of 3 side? This guy. Okay, now they're giving me my square root of 3 side. So how do I get from this guy to this one?
Divide by 3.
You divide by your square root of 3, right? So what does he look like?
12 over 6.
12 over the square root of 3. That's what he looks like, right? Now, how do I get to this side? I
Times that by 2.
double it, right? What's that doubled? If I take him times 2.
The x is 6.9.
24 over the square root of 3. You're multiplying by 2 over 1, right? You're multiplying by 2.
Where did the 2 over square root of 3 is 6.9.
No, I don't want decimals. I don't want decimals. I want that. I want that. What? So this is my 2 side. To go from my 1 side to my 2 side, I just double it, right? So like if this side was 6, this side would be 12. I'm multiplying it by 2. If you take 12 over the square root of 3 times 2, it would be 24 over the square root of 3. Yeah? Lots of stuff. Okay? All right, let's go to another one. Let's go to this guy right here. Okay? Which side is your 1 side? X. Which side is your 2 side? Y. Which side is your square root of 3 side? 15. Okay, how do I get from 15 back to this guy? You're going to divide by the square root of 3. So 15 over the square root of 3. That's what my X is. If I double that, it is 30 over the square root of 3. Do we see how this works? Okay, okay. All right, and that's it. Hey.
Why wouldn't it be 15 over the square root of 3 times 2?
It is. It is. Times 2. Times 2 over 1, right? 15 times 2 is 30, and the square root of 3 times 1 is the square root of 3.
Just multiply the top.
Yes, because if you multiply the bottom, you're multiplying by 2 over 2, which is 1. Right, Trevin? If you multiply the top by 2 and the bottom by 2, you're multiplying it by 1. Right? So you only multiply the top by 2. Yes. Good thought. Okay? All right, here's what I want you to do on your homework assignment. On this homework page. At the top. Over here, wherever you want to put him. Okay, write these down. 45, 45, 90, and 30, 60, 90.
You did not.
Okay? 45, 45, 90. What are my sides? 1, square root of 2. Okay? That's the relationship. These two are the same, and then you multiply by square root of 2 to get there, right? Okay? Got it? What are my sides for this one? Which side's the 1 side? The short side. Which side's the 2 side? The hypotenuse is 2, and the square root of 3 is here. People, when they are trying to remember which sides are which, they always put the square root of 3 over here because they're like, square root of 3 is the biggest side. 2 is bigger than the square root of 3, okay? So this tells you how to get from one to the other, right? Okay? Got it? Okay, that is that. Your homework is page 529, of course. And it is numbers. Are we at 9-4? 9-4. 2 through 24 evens. Is Jacob done with homework yet?
I did exactly all the right problems.
You know I'm going to do evens, so you might as well just start with those, right? One of these days I'll do odds, and then you'll be like, oh, crap. No, I won't. I won't ever. I won't ever. Because everybody else will be excited, right? That I do odds. I know. I know how this works.
The odds are.
Oh,
I didn't
Okay.
tell Trevin Tommy. One is
what you talking about?
22 or 24.
24. 2 through 24 evens. 2 through 24 evens. All right, there you go. Goodbye, people watching this video.